Hello, we are live. Welcome to the first ever edition of Conquest, a +2 comedy game show, a show that I am blocking the title for. This is a bad setup on my part, but there it is, Conquest. It's a +2 comedy game show. This is a game of nerd trivia and debate. We call it Conquest because we are looking for the nerdiest person at the con. But since cons don't exist anymore, we're doing it on Twitch. And Twitch Quest, that's not a word. It's not a pun. So we're still Conquest. I'm your host, TV's Noah Houlihan, and today we will have two nerd gladiators enter the Battledome for nerd supremacy. I am joined, as always, by the research department. The lovely Laura's here. Say hi, Laura. Or wave. Waving's working. I believe you are still muted.
I have proper etiquette on a Zoom call, and I was muted.
Okay, well, now you were unmuted. So Laura is here. Laura will work as our research department. Anything that needs to be fact-checked, she will be here to make sure that we don't mess anything up. So thank you so much for being here, Laura. We have two great competitors here. Introducing first, he is a member of the Legends of the Interwebz, as well as Cosplay Pro Wrestling. Give it up for Frank!
Hey. Did I do that premature? No, there I am.
If you're watching on Twitch, there's going to be a delay. Frank has grown an amazing quarantine beard that I'm a little jealous of.
Thank you. Hey, I got pages of notes. Kidding, I fooled you. It's empty. No research.
Fooled again. Your competitor is a constant champion of the Slash Fiction World Championships. He is also a member of High Note Humor. Give it up for Vegas.
Hello.
Vegas, you now exist.
Am I here? Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Internet. I'm back on the internet. What's up?
I want to make you a little bit bigger. There you go.
Oh, I'm growing like Ant-Man, right? You nerds like
He's a
that
guy.
joke.
He's a guy, right?
I'm looking at the background. I'm like, oh man, okay, yeah, Mario. Ant-Man, that'll work. That works too.
So, we have a game of nerd trivia and debate. What is going to happen here in this show is each person will have to take part in a debate. The winner of debate will then get to choose our trivia category. You need to win 3 trivia games to win Conquest. So, we start. If I can find my mouse. We start by going to the debate Coliseum.
Is there a graphic or a sound effect going on right now?
There's a great... Yeah, we're in a Coliseum now. So, we start with a very simple yes or no question here. And the question is very simple, it is pineapple on pizza? Frank, you have the floor.
Question mark?
You were Team Pro, I believe.
Okay. Opening statements?
Yeah, opening statements, please.
Okay. So, the debate over pineapple on pizza has raged for many a year, and I am not by any means saying that it is the end-all be-all of toppings. It is not to be put on a pedestal. It is not to be paired with everything. However, on a nice, tangy tomato sauce covered in salty cheese, a little bit of Hawaiian ham and glazed pineapple is the perfect complement on a nice hot pie.
Interesting. Vegas, your counter argument, please.
My argument is that most people don't agree with you, Frank. The majority of people don't want pineapple on their pizza. And a survey by Slice, a pizza delivery app, in 2017 surveyed 34,000 Americans. 12% said pineapple is their favorite topping, and 54% said they never want it on pizza, ever. No, thank you. We don't want it. And since America is a democracy and there's no electoral college in pizza, pineapple is bad.
All right. Well, from what I heard, you said 16% enjoyed.
12%.
12. Okay. 54 said they never want it touching.
Correct.
So a total of 46 are either pro or undecided. And I find that close enough to 50-50 to demand a recount, perhaps, of a larger sample base or different regional area. As we know, New Jersey has delectable pizza, Philly, New York, and then I would go as far as Midwest as Chicago. But outside of those regions, pizza is horrible no matter what you put on it.
Sure.
And their opinions, frankly, don't matter. If you've ever had pizza in Colorado or Ohio or Maine, it's garbage. There's a reason Papa John's still exists. It's because of other states without good mom-and-pop shops.
And I agree with you that there is a lot of bad pizza in the United States. I would say that your argument supports mine in that if you go to New York or Philadelphia or many New Jersey pizzerias or even Chicago, while they may offer pineapple as an option, it's not going to be the featured old grandpa Luigi's pineapple pizza recipe at the trattoria down the street. It's something his stupid grandson who took over the business put onto pizzas to appeal to idiots or people with different tastes than him.
All right. Great arguments all around. Frank, final statement, please.
All right. In conclusion, I don't need anyone to agree that the traditional Hawaiian pie is the go-to. The answer is clearly cheese or pepperoni. However, I'm just hoping that I can keep it open as an option, that you would not be afraid to test the pork and fruit combination that is ham and pineapple.
All right. Vegas, final thoughts here.
I would disagree with your claim that it is the traditional Hawaiian pizza because pineapple on pizza was invented by Sam Panopoulos, a Greek-Canadian immigrant who called it Hawaiian pizza because that was the brand of pineapple he used on it. And so not only is it not Hawaiian, it's cultural appropriation. And you said that you don't think it's the best and just want it to be available. And while I do think it's fair for people to like things that are different than me, pizza is a communal meal that you share with other people. And if more than half of people hate pineapple on pizza, then there's never a good reason to order it because unless you're eating it alone. Don't eat pizza alone. Eat it with friends when it's safe to do so.
All right. So right now I am dropping a poll into the chat where you can vote on who do you think had a better argument. Research department, anything that needs to be fact-checked?
Oh, her lips are moving and audio is not
There we
coming in.
go.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I've been researching the margin of error on a recount, as Frank requested, and I don't think 4% is a large enough margin, or a narrow enough margin for there to be a recount. Also, he keeps conflating Hawaiian pizza with pineapple on pizza. Hawaiian pizza necessitates ham or spam, and that is, in fact, a different category of pizza. You get the
Better with
salty
spam.
sweet mixture. Yes, it doesn't matter because this debate is strictly about pineapple on pizza. The ham and spam are extra and not involved.
All right, fantastic points to be made on both ends. I'm going to check the poll and see if we can determine a winner here. Let's leave the Coliseum, and we'll take a look. It's a lot of music for me hitting a button.
I was wondering where that was coming from.
Just so you know, it's a lot of music for me hitting a button. Let's check the results here. Result, 100%. You don't need to know how many people voted, but 100% have
100%
voted
gotta be me.
for Vegas.
What's the margin of error on that?
Plus or minus 2 votes.
A decisive victory.
So that means that we are going to now move on to the trivia portion, or the trivia round. Let me show you today's trivia games. Whoops, I turned on the Coliseum instead of doing what I wanted to do. No Coliseum music right now.
Oh, the chanters are on
right.
standby.
All right, Lars going to pop away for this part. And where is my Coliseum? No, not the Coliseum. Where are my controls? I think I just go over here and click. All right. No, too far. Here are tonight's categories. We have known for. We have, which is going to be comics themed. We have Freddy versus Jason. We have Pointless, which is gaming themed. We have One Question. We have Name Two More. We have The Flea Market. We have Higher Level. We have R-rated kids films, and we have Reddit Says. I should also mention that Flea Market, this game, is Pokemon themed.
If only I knew what generation.
So which of our 9 games would you like to play?
Yeah, Frank, I don't know what your interests and background are, except for cosplay pro wrestling. I'm going to go with that flea market, that Pokemon theme one.
Going to the Pokemon Flea Market.
And I'll just hope that, Noah, because you're the same age as me, you only looked up facts about the Pokemon games I'm familiar with.
This is how today's game's going to work. You guys are at a flea market. And there are going to be 6 items that you can buy. The cost for you to buy each item is a trivia question. Get that trivia question right, and you win that prize. The person who has the most valued prizes will win the game. So each item has its own value that I will not tell you. You need to assess the value of each item and decide which one you would want. Vegas, since you won the debate round, you will also get to choose the first item. Let's see what's at today's flea market. First, we have the litfad.com Charizard Ceiling Mount Light. It is a cartoon LED ceiling fixture in a white for boys' bedroom, and it puts out a nice warm light.
That is...
We also have the GameStop Storlax beanbag chair. We have a first edition holographic Charizard card, according to Maven.io. We have Etsy's Metapod life-sized model. It's a paint-yourself Pokemon model that has been 3D printed.
Huh. And
we have a used Nintendo 64 Pikachu Orange limited edition console on eBay. And finally, we have a Pokemon Detective Pikachu hat pendant necklace by Han Cholo.
Oh, God.
Those are today's items. Didn't do a lot of Photoshop work for this one. Vegas, what would you like to buy?
Let's go with the the Pikachu themed Nintendo 64.
The Pikachu themed Nintendo 64.
That looks
All right.
amazing.
Let me get ahead and pull up our trivia question for that. Hopefully.
Look at this cat.
Was that?
Yeah, I see you brought a cat.
Unrelated?
That's Potato.
Potato?
Yeah, she's a little potato.
She looks adorable. I'm running so many programs that the word pad that has the questions on it is crashing.
Wow, you don't get enough RAM for WordPad.
Like,
That's not good.
Don't crash.
The fact that like the stream looks okay is a bit of a surprise at this point. I was like, I'm not going to print these out and waste paper. This may have been a huge mistake. Come on now. Oh my god. I can't scroll. I can't scroll right now. Oh no, everything's going wrong. Why did you pick the console?
I thought it was really cool. Look, you want to play Pokemon Snap on that thing? Of course you do.
I believe it was put out as a tie-in to Pokemon Snap.
Oh.
Well, hold on.
I believe that's the era.
Research department has to pop in. Oh, come
Hey.
on.
I thought it was
Research
taking
department, what were
Pikachu.
you saying?
I believe it is actually tied into Pokemon Snap in that release of that console.
Good to know. I actually might have to run and get the pen and paper notebook that I wrote this down on. Because
Where is
WordPad
it?
is moving so slow. Okay, I think I'm there. Okay.
Anyway, for future reference.
There is a black tiny notebook on the living room table. All right, Vegas, here's your question.
Noah's got a live-in research department.
Yeah. What is the name of the Pikachu parody character from the Comedy Central show Drawn Together?
Oh man. Ah. Oh, is it Pikachu?
It is not Pipichu.
That was probably the first name they threw out in the writer's room.
Frank for the steal. What's the name of the Pikachu parody character from the Comedy Central show Drawn Together?
Chi-Chi?
No, it is Ling Ling. Ling Ling. No one gets the
Orange
Nintendo
rat,
64, valued at $189.99. Frank, it's your time. It's your turn to shop. What would you like to buy?
I would like the Snorlax beanbag body pillow.
The Snorlax beanbag chair, yes. On what level would you find a Snorlax in Pokemon Snap?
Snap?
Yeah.
Oh. Beach?
The beach is correct. That beanbag is yours, valued at $149.99.
Wow.
Vegas, your turn to go shopping.
Let's go with that Charizard card.
The Charizard card. The Charizard card.
Holofoil.
I gotta scroll down slightly. This is a first edition holographic Charizard card.
earned you a lot of rep in middle school.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of I don't have a high quality picture of it, so I don't think you can cheat on this one. What move is on this card?
Yeah, it's not. I can't cheat. Is it flamethrower?
It is not flamethrower. Frank for the steal.
The Pokemon power is energy burn, and the attack is fire spin.
Fire spin is correct. That means you're going home with the card. A card valued at $302.50 today.
I'm learning I shouldn't have selected Pokemon trivia.
What would you like to go shopping for, Frank?
The golden snitch.
the Pikachu hat?
Yes, perfect.
All right, this is from Han Cholo. This is a necklace pendant of Detective Pikachu. A petition was created by the fans of Detective Pikachu for what actor to voice Detective Pikachu?
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito is correct. That gives you the necklace valued at $195.99.
Nah, I would rather have that N64. Come on.
Agreed.
I'd rather wear that N64.
Vegas, what would you like to go shopping for?
Let's get the 3D printed Metapod.
All right. Hey, Vegas, what number Pokemon is Metapod?
Oh. Hold on, I'm doing second grade math.
Yeah, I know, it's tough.
11?
11 is correct.
Yes.
That gets you the 3D printed Metapod valued at $278.50.
What is going on Etsy?
What kind of flea market has these prices?
We gotta start doing crafts instead of comedy.
Yeah, you're really messing up. So you ready for this light fixture there, Frank? It's the only thing that's left.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta hope, Vegas, you gotta hope Frank misses this and this is worth the world.
There is no question you're gonna ask that Frank won't know the answer to that I will.
Frank, name one of the 2 Dragon-type moves that Charizard can learn naturally by leveling up in Pokemon Sword.
Twister?
Twister is incorrect. Vegas, give me a Dragon-type move that Charizard can learn.
I just played Pokemon Shield, and I didn't get a Charizard because I'm too much of a hipster. Dragon Pulse?
Dragon Pulse is incorrect. We were looking for either Dragon Claw or Dragon Breath.
Great moves with dragon in the word name.
So no one gets the light fixture valued at $248.23.
That thing is worth $7.
Yeah, there's no way. I had little estimates, and I'm like, I've seen that beanbag chair super crazy expensive, and I had that light fixture at like $40.
And I thought, like, nerds would buy that console for $1 billion.
Well, we end our game with Vegas with a value of $278.50, which Frank wins with a single item because he got the Charizard card. So that point goes to Frank, and that means we have to go back to the Coliseum.
Boom, boom, boom.
We are officially back in the Coliseum. And today we are asking,
Pokemon Coliseum
Oh, there references.
or Stadium. Ah, shit.
Close enough.
Is this the same synonym?
We'll bring back the research department for the debate portion. And today's question is, which member of the Avengers would fit in best? Oh no! And we're back.
What we were doing.
Yes, we're back into the debate. The question is, there are so many trash can fires emojis in the chat right now. Today's debate,
Hashtag in the chat.
our next debate question is, which member of the Avengers would fit in best in the Justice League? Frank?
I'm gonna have to go with Hawkeye.
Okay.
Gonna start off simple. There's a lot of bright, flashy colors. In the Justice League, we have red, well represented. Then you got Batman, it's gotta ruin everything and be gray. Then we have some green, we have gold, blue, got Martian Manhunter's glowing face, and then we got no purple. I mean, very slim depictions of Batgirl, but I think the purple aesthetic will really round out the color palette and be a little more appealing to the eyes when viewed on paper or on the big screen.
All right. Interesting argument. Vegas, who do you think from the Avengers would work best in the Justice League?
Wasn't anticipating the need more colors argument, but my position is Thor. Odin's son would make the finest addition to the Justice League because his power level is too divergent from the rest of the Avengers and fits in the best with the Justice League, because DC is all about, oh, they're gods who walk among us, and Marvel is a little bit more like, it's a guy that the army injected and he's a little bit stronger. The Justice League's villains would do a better job fighting Thor, whereas in Marvel, Thor is always like, oh, we gotta put him in another dimension or something because he's too strong and makes everyone else look weak. Whereas Superman would put him in his place a little bit.
All right, great beginning arguments. Frank, why do you disagree? Why would Thor not fit in on the Justice League?
I gotta counteract Thor. That's right. Well, you remove Thor. Okay, you can say that some of his skill sets are slightly similar to Iron Man. He can fly. He can shoot electronic-based projectiles. But he's not the only one that can carry the hammer anymore. Apparently, Cap can do that. I don't want to say he's overrated, but I still think he's a legitimate member. And I'm going to be honest, the Avengers would miss him if he's gone. I mean, that's when things, go to crap, really, and then they ship him off to space, and then the world basically ends. Whereas if Hawkeye's gone, it's we lost 11 arrows. They wouldn't miss him. No big deal.
Vegas, your counter argument.
I do think you're correct in saying the Avengers wouldn't miss Hawkeye if he went away. And I think that's probably true. But the question is, who would make the best addition to the Justice League? And I think for your argument that Hawkeye wouldn't be missed is the same reason he wouldn't make a great addition, because he's too boring. They wouldn't care. If he showed up, they'd be like, all right, we've got a couple people who hang out in our spaceship when real threats show up to town, so you can hang out and play cards with Green Arrow and Robin, I guess. Also, since you brought up his fashion choices as a purple-wearing guy, I think Thor fits in with the Justice League better because he's got a cape. They love capes over there.
Good point.
Probably a better
True.
fit with them than the Avengers in that sense.
Closing argument, Frank.
While the Avengers wouldn't necessarily miss him, I find that the Justice League could find a very suitable addition in his presence, as he would pair very well with Batman. You are correct in saying that they are the gods among us, but Batman's just a rich playboy that, does parkour. But could you imagine him working in tandem with Hawkeye with all those bat gadgets and Hawk gadgets and boomerang arrows and bat quivers? I'm getting excited just thinking about it, quite frankly.
Vegas, your final thoughts.
Well, I think I gotta say, the one other reason Thor that I haven't brought up would be a great addition to the Justice League is because they like making movies that are dark and have a lot of blue and shadows and don't have jokes in them. And Thor, although he can be fun, we've also seen at least one movie that's just too dark and kind of boring. So he can play that angle too.
All right, I am dropping a poll into the chat. Research department, anything that needs to be corrected?
So I believe Vegas is actually correct in that Thor: The Dark World is the most DC-esque of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Dark is right in the title.
Because it
And I
wasn't lit.
believe
The scene.
one of the things that we need to discuss is Hawkeye having a family, which is something no one else in the Justice League has. I think that would start some jealousy issues.
Point.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, I can't think of
Hawkeye's
anybody.
like happily married with kids. You
But,
think the commitment phobes of the Justice League would not have a good time with that? Also, here's another stuffed animal.
Oh, look at it. That's a cute boy. He got a little fluff on his head.
Yeah, he's blue.
All right, I'm going to check the results. The winner
Stall for time.
The winner of the poll, again, with 100% of the votes, goes to Vegas. Vegas, you're
And Saddam Hussein getting 100% of the vote.
you're down by 1 point here in the trivia portion. So pick a good game.
Yeah, I need a comeback. Like, what was the one that's comics themed? I want that one.
That would be known for.
Yeah, let's do that one.
All
I'm
right.
good at known for and not good at comics.
All right, we're gonna play.
Here we go.
We're going to play known for. This is how this game works. I will give you an actor or an actress or maybe even a director. Someone that has been listed on IMDb. Now on IMDb, there are 4 films that are listed that they are known for. These are the films that if you didn't know who this actor was, you would name them in the attempt to explain who this person was to a friend. The way that they figure out what these 4 movies should be is based on nothing. Your job is to bid, name that tune style, how many of the 4 films that they are known for that you can name. Once you will bid back and forth, one name, or 1 movie, 2 movies, 3 movies, and to the point where your opponent doesn't think they can go any higher, and they will tell you to name those films. If you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, your opponent gets a point, and the round is won with 3 points. This is comic themed, so each one of the actors I bring up, at least 1 comic book movie is a correct answer. And as always, just as a reminder, 0 is in fact a number.
I was looking for a game about
Don't let your capitalization here really bother.
That's how IMDb is.
No foe.
That's how IMDb looks. It's based off of the IMDb thing.
Gotcha.
All right,
Boy.
Vegas, you won the debate, so you get to bid first. Your first actor, Robert Downey Jr. Of the 4 films or projects, because TV is also listed here on IMDb. How many of the 4 projects that Robert Downey Jr. is most known for can you name?
2.
2 of the 4. Frank, would you like to go higher?
Nah, he can name it.
All right, just give me 2 of the 4 movies that Robert Downey Jr. is known for.
All right. Iron Man
Okay.
and Avengers.
Iron Man and Avengers. The 4 films Robert Downey Jr. is known for are Iron Man, Iron Man 3,
Okay.
The Avengers, and Sherlock Holmes. So that that question goes to Vegas. Frank, you get to go first this time. Michael Cera. The 4 things
okay.
Michael Cera is known for, how many can you name?
I'm going to go for the kill. Let me go for 3.
Going for 3. Vegas, do you want to try to name all 4?
No.
No. All right. Give me those 3, Frank.
Scott Pilgrim. Oh, okay, you're still here. Arrested Development
Okay.
and Superbad.
Superbad. The 4 things Michael Cera is most known for are Superbad, Juno,
That was my other one.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Yeah, alright. Well,
What?
I was going to replace Superbad with Juno, so I don't feel too bad.
So they're allowed to put TV shows on, but they didn't put Arrested Development on?
He's not known for that. He's known for Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Wow.
All right, so that's another point for Vegas for this round. So that means, Frank, you will start the bidding again. And it's Christian Bale.
We'll go 2.
Going with 2. Vegas, would you like to go higher?
No.
No, all right, give
No.
me 2. Give me 2, Frank.
I was hoping he would hold out longer so I could remember the other movie. The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
American Psycho. Please tell me I got the right name.
Dark Knight and American Psycho. The 4 films Christian Bale is most known for are The Dark Knight, Batman Begins,
Don't say that.
American Psycho, and American Hustle. Be quiet, phone. So that is now a first point for Frank.
Good job, Frank.
Vegas, you get to start the bidding because you got the point on that one. And it's Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
Uh-oh.
Known for.
Of the 4 things Halle Berry is most known for, how many can you name?
One?
1! Frank, would you like to go higher?
I feel like you can get lucky and name 1.
That's my bet.
Yes. 2.
Going with 2.
All right, do it.
All right. You know at least one's a comic book movie.
So we're gonna go with Catwoman,
Okay.
and then there's only 4 of them, and I know it's not Goldeneye. I'm gonna say Die Another Day.
Die Another
The
Day.
correct Bond movie.
The 4 things that Halle Berry are known for are Catwoman, Gothica, Die Another Day,
Wow.
and Monsters Ball. X-Men does not appear. She's freaking Storm.
Not known for it.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it. She did Storm in 3 of them? 4 of
Yeah.
them?
4 of them, because I think she's in Days of Future Past. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The research department has something to say regarding this fact.
I believe she may have also been in Apocalypse. I would have to double check, but I think she's.
Do you think it's 5 because of Apocalypse?
That was a pretty bad X-Men movie.
And like, it's not like the X-Men movies are that great a pool of films.
Right.
What's the verdict, research department?
That too many things and the internet is glacial. No, she's not in Apocalypse.
Okay, so it's 4. Thank you, research department.
Yay!
Bup. All right, so we're deadlocked at
He
2.
likes Catwoman better.
We're deadlocked at 2 apiece, so I had to do something crazy for the tiebreaker. Stan Lee.
Wow.
Vegas, you get to start the bidding.
Oh man. He's in so many.
But what is he known for?
2? 2 is my bet. 2's my
2.
bet.
Frank, would you like to go with
Go
more?
for it.
All right, you're going for it. Give me 2 of the movies Stan Lee is most known for.
All right. Is this? I don't know what metrics they use.
No one does. That's why this game is fun.
My favorite Stanley cameo is in, I think it's called The Amazing Spider-Man. The one where they're fighting in the background and he's in the library listening to headphones. It's the best part of that mediocre movie.
Okay.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? 2 Spider-Mans. That's what I'm gonna say.
Spider-Man and the
Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I mean, I didn't want to influence you, but like, people are known for writing credits and like
Oh.
creating things. Stan Lee, though, Stan Lee is most known for these 4 things, and that is Black Panther, Doctor Strange.
Isn't he dead by the time Black Panther happened?
No. Spider-Man Homecoming. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That is another point for Frank. And that means Frank wins the round. He's up 2 rounds to nothing. Which means you know what that means, Vegas?
Understand. Yeah.
It means we have to go back to the Coliseum.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That was the round 3 music.
Actually, before we get to the Coliseum, we have a very special round for round 3, and that is the random round. Your question is, who would win in a hot dog eating contest? But you don't get to choose. We spin the wheel. Who would win in a hot dog eating contest? Frank, you will be arguing for this person.
Go wheel. Oh, I hope your computer can handle this wheel.
You'll be arguing for Duke Nukem.
Oh, okay.
Duke Nukem.
It's a deep cut.
And Vegas, you will be arguing for Little Mac from Punch-Out.
What?
So it's a hot dog eating contest between Duke Nukem and Little Mac. Who would win? Frank, you have the floor.
What is more American than a manly man just bathing in gluttony and eating pork to his heart's content? Only Duke Nukem, who spends his time fighting literal pig aliens, would love to devour their hypothetical flesh in a simple tube-like form while springing one-liners and busting caps with his free hand. He's a bottomless pit. He could easily eat. I don't know. That was back in the days of like no inventory limits and unlimited weapons, so his stomach's probably endless as well.
Fantastic points. Vegas, why is your money on Little Mac?
Little Mac can do anything he puts his mind to. The guy's got a lot of heart, and he's got a good trainer, and he's ready to take on the world, kid. He's not as big as Duke Nukem, and you look at him and think, that guy can't eat as many hot dogs as him, but Little Mac beat Mike Tyson in a boxing match. He could definitely eat as many hot dogs as he wants. He's just got to learn the timing. Once you figure out the timing, it's not that hard.
Frank, a rebuttal?
I hate to say it, but scientifically he is correct. However, in America, we don't care about scientific evidence.
Ooh.
We care about manly men doing manly things, like eating phallic-shaped pork objects as fast and engorging as they can. And Duke Nukem standing at over 4'10" or whatever Little Mac is, could clearly eat more hot dogs.
Guys, have you ever had watermelon flavored seltzer come out your nose? Because I got a pretty good laugh out of that. Vegas?
Well, you're right that in America we don't care about science, but even though they may be the best at making hot dogs, Americans aren't the best at eating hot dogs. That little Japanese guy is. And Japanese guys, that's who made Little Mac, too. So by therefore, Little Mac can eat the most hot dogs.
All right, I'm gonna drop a poll into the chat. Can we check about the race of Little Mac?
Over there, I was gonna poke a slight hole in Vegas's argument. The 13-time
Kobayashi.
winner is Joey Chestnut, American. Is
Bringing the mustard belt back to America. 14 years straight, baby.
Kobayashi only won 6 times. Joey Chestnut won 13 times.
I knew I shouldn't have stopped paying attention to professional hot dog eating 14 years ago.
That's because
However,
they unjustifiably
does not have unlimited inventory slots. In fact, there was a lot of outcry for Duke Nukem Forever having extremely limited inventory slots. But Duke Nukem is taller than Little Mac.
Really?
The one thing.
Yeah.
The one thing.
Little Mac's name was originally going to be Peter Punch.
Little Mac's American, though, right? I'm not crazy.
He's from Brooklyn.
That's right. He runs in front of
I
the.
think.
He runs in front of the Statue of Liberty.
I mean, the programmers were
He's from the
Japanese.
Bronx.
He's made by Nintendo.
Oh, gotcha. All right. I put the poll in the chat. People are voting, hopefully. Let's see who won this debate.
Hold on.
Oh,
New animal.
New animal.
I hope it's.
Do you have any non-fire Pokemon?
Not on this table, no. In general, yes, but none on the table I work at.
It is not unanimous for the first time.
Best I can do is this dog.
The winner of the debate round is Frank and Duke Nukem. So we are leaving the Coliseum, and that means, Frank, you get to pick the game. What game would you like to play?
That means you need to do the Coliseum music too, Frank. That's the winner's duty.
Oh, the Coliseum's gone. Coliseum's gone.
No!
Frank, which game would you like to play?
I just got to wait for the delay so I can see the thumbtack board again.
We've already played Known For. We have Freddy vs. Jason. We have Pointless Sporkle, which is our gaming category. We have one question. We have Name Two More. We already played Flea Market. We have Higher Level. We have Rated R Kids Film. And we have Reddit Says.
I want to do the Rated R Kids Film.
Rated R Kids Film. Here's how Rated R Kids Film works. I am going to give you a G-rated description of an R-rated movie. So something along the lines of two kids get into some trouble at Grandpa's amusement park, Jurassic Park. So based off of this kidified version, you need to tell me the R-rated film. You will buzz in by saying your own name. Wait till I call on you to give your answer. There are 7 questions, so it is a race to 4. Frank has already won 2 rounds, so this could be the game. Film number 1. An old man and his pig friend teach life lessons by playing games. An old man... Vegas.
Saw.
It is Saw! An old man and his pig friend teaching life lessons.
I was going to say Babe Pig in the City. So close.
So that first question goes to Vegas.
Got an R rating, right?
If you've never seen Big Pig in the City, it's horrific. Like a dog drowns in it. It's horrible. Anyway, yeah, for real. That it's a screwed up movie. If you've never seen Babe Pig in the City,
I want to make Mad Max Fury Road.
I guess because
along those lines.
The dog drowned screaming "Witness me." So. I got a joke in on my own show.
Okay.
Film number 2. A clown who just keeps laughing gets in trouble on a choo-choo. A clown who just keeps laughing gets in trouble on a choo-choo.
Oh, Frank?
Frank?
Joker?
It is Joker! I watched it recently and I really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, he kills somebody on a subway.
I haven't seen it yet, and I want to.
I enjoyed it.
It's good.
It's not my favorite Joker thing, but I enjoyed it. Film number 3. A mom tries to get her son and daughter to school with their eyes closed.
I keep thinking of the one where they can't talk.
Right.
Wrong sense.
What the hell is it called? I know what you're talking about. It's got a stupid name.
It's Frank.
Frank!
Bird Box.
Bird Box is correct.
I was gonna buzz in and say Bird Box, and I was like, no, that name's too stupid, but it's close enough that it'll tell Frank what the name is.
It's also a pretty stupid movie in my opinion. Did not super enjoy it. All right, so it's 2-1 Frank right now. Movie number 4. A mom and son find that his bedtime story has come to life and is a gay icon.
What? What does that mean?
A mom and son find that his bedtime story has come to life and is a gay icon. Research department is cracking up in the other room.
Yeah, she loves it. It's a great joke about, I don't know.
Any
I
hint?
have a feeling the actor is what's more specific to the second half. But I can't put anything together.
Also, the chat all know, and they're very upset with you.
I won't. I have Twitch open, but I won't look at the chat.
They're not spoiling it, but they're all very upset.
If we buzz in and are wrong, does the other person get the point?
They get a chance to guess, but they don't get the point.
Okay, Vegas.
Yes, Vegas.
It.
It's not it.
All right, I've never seen that, and I thought it was worth a guess.
Frank, do you want to throw out a film?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No. We were, of course, looking for The Babadook.
Oh. I've seen gay people on Twitter talk about that and don't know what it is.
He's a gay icon. Look at that top hat.
Look at that top hat.
He became a gay icon because Netflix incorrectly listed it as an LGBT film. And the Babadook was just like, fine! I'll be a gay icon.
And the internet really latched onto it.
Good job, Noah. Good job writing the joke that the people watching seem to like.
Yes. All right, so it's still 2-1.
Makers of Rent?
Directed by Jennifer Wren.
If it said from the makers of Rent,
It's the Babadook. You're all gonna pay. All right.
The Venn diagram of the Babadook and Rent is me.
So what was that research department?
The Venn diagram of the Babadook and Rent is me.
Thank you, Venn diagram. All right, we'll pop her away. All right, next one. No one gets the point for that one. A young boy discovers superpowers while on vacation in a hotel.
Vegas.
Yes, Vegas.
The Shining.
The Shining is correct.
Yeah.
2 apiece. A man invites his new friend to his playroom, but she doesn't like the rules. A man invites his new friend to his playroom, but she doesn't like the rules.
Oh, God damn it. I
love how upset Vegas gets.
No, because I could give a description of it, but I am trying to remember the actual name.
Yeah, that's the game.
I know. I mean, you gave the description, but I could give a different description.
An R-rated one, perhaps?
Yeah. How much fun is it to watch us going, I know it. Is that good TV?
I know a woman brings a woman into a house and she doesn't enjoy it.
I'm going to push you guys. Does anyone have an answer?
Kill the dead air, Frank.
Sure, Frank, what do you think?
Us.
It's not Us. Vegas. Pushing you for a name of a film.
The thing that was fan fiction of Twilight, where it's all about BDSM, I guess. Right?
But
You know what I'm talking
what's it called, Vegas?
It's called, I don't know what it's called. Mr. Grey.
Oh!
Oh my, you got the color!
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey! What's the ruling on that? Should I make him take the first answer, or should I give him the point for that? What would he... Research department, I'll pop you in. Does that count as a point?
He got enough. There was no debate on what he was talking about. He knew it was the Twilight fan fiction about BDSM. He even got Mr. Grey. I would give it to him because it's not so vague that it doesn't seem like he knew it.
All right.
I did
You
say
didn't
the
say
name
he was
eventually,
wrong.
too.
You didn't tell him no before he corrected himself.
All right, so that's 3 answers for Vegas, right? Yeah, because he got The Shining and Saw.
To the Coliseum for a
Yeah.
debate on whether that answer counted.
No, I believe that wins you the round there, Vegas. So now we return to the Coliseum for yet another debate.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, so for this one, you guys did not get a chance to prepare, but you will get to choose what you are deciding to argue for. Whoever says it first gets to choose that as their champion, so make sure you say what you want as soon as possible. And I'm simply going to ask you, what is the worst Batman film? Once you know what you want to defend, say it out loud. Or offend, I guess. What is the worst Batman film?
It's Batman and Robin.
Vegas, it will be arguing for Batman and Robin. Hold on, let me bring in the research department. This better be facts, research department.
Action. I'm objectively angry that Vegas picked Batman and Robin.
What would you like to argue for, Frank?
Justice League?
Justice League.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right, Vegas, why is Batman and Robin the worst film?
That's the one where they put the nipples on the suit, right? And George Clooney is Batman, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mr. Freeze, and there's a scene where they cover the museum in ice, and a bunch of dudes hockey skate around it, and Arnold Schwarzenegger says things like, "Ice to meet you," and also, bat nipples are in it, and, yep, I'm done arguing.
Frank, why is Justice League the worst Batman film?
When Zack Snyder says, I messed up and I need to put out another cut, I think you know it went bad. No, man. My movie was so bad, I had to do it again.
That's a good point. Vegas, anything nice you want to say about Justice League, or do you just want to continue to rag on Batman and Robin?
Justice League had a lot of warnings in advance that it would be bad, like Man of Steel and those other movies that DC was making. So I didn't have to see Justice League because I knew I wouldn't like it. Batman and Robin, I'm just a little kid. I saw other Batman movies, and they were cool. And then this thing came out. And I had to think it was good when I was seeing it because I was a little kid. And then I had to reflect on it later and realize it was bad. What a crime against me personally.
Fantastic points. Frank, your rebuttal? Perhaps nice things to say about Batman and Robin?
Yes, perhaps nice things to say about Batman and Robin.
Oh, Batman and Robin's not dark enough. It's too humorous. It's got bad one-liners. It's got Arnold Schwarzenegger slinging catchphrases. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. It's got 60s antics. They can't get rid of a bomb. Batgirl is actually doing something, and she's not the Oracle Google stuff. There's like a million villains. And the card's pretty neat. And when Adam West did it, everybody loved it. But when they do it in the 90s, it's a bad idea.
All right, Vegas, closing statement.
Yeah. Batman and Robin. It was a bad movie. Sorry, Laura. Just really bad. Anyone with eyes and a brain would say, hey, I may have enjoyed that because it was so bad that it was good for me, a person who likes bad things. No one's gonna watch it and say, that was good. Some people watched Justice League and they thought it was good, and they went on the internet and made a big deal about it. I probably wouldn't agree with them. I don't know, because I didn't see Justice League.
Closing statements from Frank.
I had to carefully pick mine because I saw the previous three of the Dark Knight trilogy. I enjoyed them. I saw all the old ones, enjoyed that. So I had to pick one that I didn't know about and just crap on that. But also, you said it was for people with eyes and a brain, and I had previously seen Batman Forever, where Enigma makes the box that sucks out my eyes and brains, so maybe that's why I liked it. I don't know.
All right. I'm going to drop a poll in the chat while the research department goes off on Vegas.
What do you like about Batman and Robin, Laura?
Okay, so I'm legitimately an expert on bad movies, and
You teach a class on it.
I do, actually. One, Zack Snyder did not ask for a mulligan on Justice League. Zack Snyder could not finish the film because he had a very tragic situation with his family, and Joss Whedon finished it, and Joss Whedon ruined it because Joss Whedon. So that's why there's been demand for the Snyder Cut, which was deemed to not exist, and then we found out it didn't exist, and it's going to cost tens and tens of $1 million for HBO Max to get it. Batman and Robin is cinematic gold. That is an objective fact. It is wonderful. No one mentioned Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, which is an inspiration for how I've lived my life. She's a compelling villain.
Yeah, I stayed away from
Also,
that one because it's one of the good parts of that movie. That's an adorable raccoon in a trash can.
Yeah, the chat enjoys the puppet a
Oh
lot.
my god, the trash panda. Gee, I couldn't see the can. It's beautiful.
Man,
This is the
Joss
last
Whedon.
one I have on my desk right now, so I'm gonna have to tuck and cover if I need more.
All right, I'm going to check the
And it's way
results.
more dexterous than I was expecting it to be.
It's very cute. The results are in, and the worst Batman movie is in fact Justice League. So Frank,
Biased towards the recency.
Frank, that means you get to choose our category here. It's game point for you, so you want to do your best here. Go ahead and pick us a category.
I already did known for, so I'm in trouble.
So
known for, rated R, superstar.
Rated R superstar.
Flea market flip.
we did Flea Market already. So we have Freddy versus Jason. We have Pointless Sporkle, which is our gaming. We have one question, name two more, higher level, and Reddit says.
Higher level.
Higher level. All right, I am going to give you a series of clues, or trivia questions, really. Do not say the answers out loud. Think of them in your mind, and try to figure out what the higher level is. And the higher level is what all of the answers have in common. So I will read out the clues. You will answer them in your head and try to figure out what they all have in common. You will again buzz in by saying your own name. And there are only 3 questions here because this is the hardest game for me to write. So you only need to get 2 of these to win the round. All right, here we go. Oh, I should mention, if you buzz in and you are wrong, your opponent gets to see all of the clues and then answer.
Oh, okay, so we don't have to wait for you to finish.
No. Buzz in
Okay.
at any time. Here we go. Puzzle 1. 2013 in the Chinese zodiac was the year of the blank. A data management software for measurement of data aggression, inspection, analysis, and reporting. Number 3. 8 fluid ounces. Number 4. Square's fighting game, Air Gaze, God Bless the Blank. Number 5. The 2001 film Bridget Jones's Blank. Number 6. What Annie thinks she can use to find her parents. Clue number 7. Has the nickname The Boy Who Lived.
Huh.
Gang, those are all the clues.
Yeah.
2013 in the Chinese zodiac was the year of the blank.
Yeah.
Data management software for measurement of data aggression, inspection, analysis, and reporting. 8 fluid ounces, fighting game by Square, Air Gaze, God Bless the Blank. 2001
I know
film.
a lot of the things. It's what did they have in common?
Bridget Jones's Blank. What Annie thinks that she can use to find her parents, and has the nickname The Boy Who Lived. Do either of you have a guess? Okay, so if we have a stalemate here, we go to bidding. How many of the questions do you think you know the answer to? Frank, you will start the bidding. How many of these do you believe you know the answer to?
3?
You think you know 3. Vegas, do you think you know more?
4.
You think you know 4? Frank, would
Yeah.
you like to go up to 5?
No, do 4. I would be very impressed.
Okay, so this is what's about to happen. We will go through all the clues. I will simply tell Vegas if he is correct or incorrect as we go through. If during this segment it jogs any of either of your memories, you can still buzz in and solve the puzzle. But if Vegas is able to answer 4, he will get the point. If he is not, Frank will get the point. No! Apparently I have dropped off the Discord. They are apparently frozen. Oh, it's all going to hell again. Vegas, in 2013, in the Chinese zodiac, was the year of the what?
Snake.
That is correct. A data management software and measurement data aggregator, inspection, analysis, and reporting.
Is it Oracle?
No.
Okay.
I
Oh,
want
he's
to
waving.
buzz. I want to buzz.
Wait, Frank is buzzing in.
Frank?
Yes, Frank.
Okay, so if I say what all 7 are, I'm good.
What do they all have in common, is what you're trying to get.
Horcruxes.
They're all Horcruxes. It is Snake, Diadem, Cup, Ring, Diary, Locket, and Harry Potter.
I'd like to say that we wrote this question before R.I.P. J.K. Rowling became
And it
news
doesn't matter.
again.
Warner Bros. Owns them now. They're fine. You guys can still...
Oh, that's a great question.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I needed Snake.
Snake was the one that put it all together for you?
I was a, and you know what? I was just guessing a zodiac animal to see if I could get one right.
If you said rat, I would have had nothing.
But I knew Air Guys, God bless the ring.
I love that game. I really do.
That's a good game.
All right.
That's not Bushido Blade, so I don't know.
The chat is currently wondering who J.K. Rowling is. I don't know. Harry Potter is the greatest non-authorized book.
Yeah. Oh no. Hermione Granger canonically wrote the Harry Potter series.
Yes.
I have my Ravenclaw mug here.
Yeah.
And I bought it like a week before the internet told me to be mad at J.K. Rowling. And I was like, oh, but I like this cup. 8 fluid
I'm
ounces.
wearing Ravenclaw.
All right, I guess we're going to keep playing, but we're not going to be able to see you guys just so we can crown our winner here.
Ram.
So, ready for puzzle 2, guys? Because you guys can still see the screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Buzz in by saying your own name. What do all these things have in common? Slang for someone from Trinidad. Number 2. Had grim adventures with his friend Mandy. I'm going to slow down, give them time to think. It's Russian.
I think I already know this. But I'm not.
Not going to buzz in yet?
No.
3. Jukebox musical with the music by The Who.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Damn it. Just say it.
It's names of Power Rangers.
These are all Power Rangers. We have Trini, we have Billy, and we have...
Trini. I did not know that first one.
Yes, I learned that from Urban Dictionary because I was like, I don't. How can I make a Trini clue? So just like that, it's 2 rounds apiece.
You know what, Frank? I got that because you said, I think I know it already, and I was like, what? There must be enough information here.
You inspired him. You
Which I
inspired him
should've.
enough.
I should have known there was enough information because it's a game that we're playing.
That is the game. That is the game. So I guess I'm going to go to a really lonely Coliseum for a moment. Well, actually, the final round is who would win in a fight. That's the final debate topic. But for this, we have to spin the wheel again. So, Frank...
Does the wheel still work?
The wheel still works. The wheel still works. We will never use Discord for this show again.
Discord takes a lot of memory.
Yeah, we're switching to Skype next.
Ooh.
All right, we're spinning the
I
wheel.
can't see it, but I'm holding a different plushie.
All right, this is who would win in a fight. Frank, this is who you have to argue for in our final round. You have Cobra Commander.
Cobra. Okay.
And Vegas versus Cobra Commander. You will be arguing for the Lone Ranger.
When I think of pop culture figures who have been recently popular, and there's that Kirby.
Yeah, research department is here.
I guess there was a Lone Ranger movie in the past 10 or 20 years.
Yes, there was. So, Cobra Commander versus the Lone Ranger. Frank, your opening argument.
All right. Well, exemplary leader, self-funded. He has his own Army, Air Force, and Navy, as well as thousands of soldiers that will gladly lay their life on the line for his behalf. I understand this will be a one-on-one fight. However, this gives him a lot more reason to live and to complete his vision of a world under, the Cobra regime.
All right. Vegas, why is the Lone Ranger going to beat up Cobra Commander?
Well, he's gonna win this fight because he's never lost a fight. He's created in the 50s to sell cowboy hats and toy guns to children. And Cobra Commander has lost every fight. He's created in the 80s to lose fights to G.I. Joe to sell toy guns to children. By their very nature, Lone Ranger can only win, and Cobra Commander can only lose, because they're not made by people with vision. They're made by people trying to sell toys, and they're not going to buck the status quo.
True. Do you have a rebuttal, Frank? What?
Is this correct? There was a movie made in the past 10 to 20 years, and from my recollection, it didn't do well. However, G.I. Joe, as mediocre as it may be, got 2 films. 2. We breed success here at Cobra, and that will carry on into battle.
Well, having not seen those films, but seeing trailers for them, I think. I don't think Cobra Commander was in the first one. I think the second one was like Rise of Cobra or something like that. And didn't make any more after you put him in a film. So they're tied on that front, if my recollection on who's in what movie is correct.
All right. We'll make that the final statement there.
I didn't get it. I had a closing prepared.
Oh, you have a closing prepared? Excuse me. I'm sorry, Frank. I can't see
Yeah,
you.
sorry. Cobra wears his mask on his mouth, not his eyes. Boom, roasted.
Vegas, do you have a counter to that?
Who could? He's right. He's right. Wear your masks right, guys.
I've put the poll in the chat. Research department, do you have anything to weigh in on when it comes to Cobra Commander versus?
So the first film was Rise of Cobra. The second film is Retaliation. The third film, due to be released this year, but probably will be released next year, is called Ever Vigilance. So there is going to be another Cobra movie. The G.I. Joe force is reinstated for confrontation when the Cobra terrorists acquire a deadly new weapon. So he's still there. Cobra is 2020.
All right.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
It looks like there'll be a Snake Eyes movie.
Snake Eyes.
Standalone Snake Eyes?
Who owns G.I. Joe?
Hasbro.
They're just trying to find some grounds to compete with Disney on.
We have a standalone Snake Eyes. It's phenomenal.
He held up a copy of Snake Eyes with Nick Cage.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm not. No one else is privy to what you guys are doing. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Oh, I forgot.
No visual gags. All right. So, I will now check to see who won the poll here. The votes are in, and it is a unanimous decision for Cobra Commander. I think that last line pushed you over the top there, Frank.
I mean, I agreed with you after that, too. You gotta wear your mask, right?
So this will be the final game. This is for the championship. Unfortunately, we cannot play Freddy versus Jason because I need to see you. So that one gets crossed off the board.
That makes it so much more intriguing.
I know. I want to read a description of Freddy versus Jason later.
I mean, I guess we could do it through the research department, but it's going to be a pain.
What?
You might have to help out, but you can choose. If you really want to choose Freddy versus Jason, you can. There's also Pointless Sporkle.
Do it right. Do it right in the next round. I want to see this. This sounds good.
So we have Pointless Sporkle, which is gaming. We have one question. We have Name Two More, and we have Reddit Says. What will be our final game? Frank, you won the debate.
Is Frank frozen too?
Don't do this to me. I can't see you. So
his face is unmoving. I didn't know if I was frozen, but
Legitimately looks like he might be frozen.
I win by default. If this were a live show, we'd be having heart attacks.
This is a live show! There are people watching live right now! Pointless Sporkle. Alright. Let's play Pointless Sporkle. This is how this game is going to work.
Badly.
I am going to give you a question that has multiple correct answers that is from a Sporkle quiz.
Horcruxes.
You want to give... It's like a trivia website. You want to give the correct answer that most people forgot.
Wow.
So
Backwards Family Feud.
It's backwards Family Feud in a way. So basically, I will ask you a question. It might be something like, name an electric Pokemon. If you say Pikachu, chances are 100% of the people doing that quiz would know Pikachu.
Sure.
But if you pick something more obscure, like, I don't know, Electrike, that's probably a little bit lower on the list. So you want the ones that are lowest on the list. You'll receive as many points as the percentage of people who got that answer, and you want to have the lowest score.
On Sporkle, are the people taking the quiz submitting multiple answers?
Yes, they're trying to name all of them.
Okay,
You're only
gotcha.
trying to give one.
This is a hard game. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I got a pen and paper to help me keep score because God forbid I try to use another program. All right, there's 3 questions here. The person with the lowest score at the end of this round will win Conquest.
No, I'm going to send you a Google Hangouts invite and see what happens to your computer.
Please don't do that right now. I have the top 50 best-selling video games of all time. It should be noted, if you miss the board completely, if you say something that is not on the list, you get 100 points.
Wait.
You want the lowest score, Frank.
Yeah, so if I name a game that's not on the list, I get max points.
Yes.
Okay.
So you want something on the list that not a lot of people realize.
But
I think you guys are miscommunicating.
Yeah.
Frank, what you want is you want to pick something on the top 50 best-selling video games of all time, but you want to pick
name
one...
50th place.
Yes.
Yes. You want to pick the one everyone forgot. Like,
And
if
I
everyone
hit 51,
remembers...
I'm DQ'd.
How would you get
I
DQ'd?
named something that does not exist on the list.
If
It's a
you,
0.
It's 100.
And it's like golf. You want the lowest number of points.
But what I'm saying is I can name a terrible game that didn't sell worth a damn, and it's obviously not going to be on the list.
Yes, and then I will give you 100 points when you're trying to keep your lowest score as possible. I'm gonna try to explain this to you one more time. I'm gonna use the Pokemon thing. All right. If the question was name an electric Pokemon and you said Pikachu, probably like 97% of people who took the quiz got Pikachu. So you'll get 97 points. If you said something like Electrike, that was probably less guessed, like, I don't know, 50%. So you get 50 points. If you were to say Pidgey, that's not on the list. So you get 100 points.
Okay.
So if I were to say Pixel Noir, a game that my friend made
I really
and
want to play
released
that
on
game.
Steam, it's in like beta release.
I don't know why this is as confusing as it is.
Because if we
Because we're both going to get 100. I'm going to say Call of Juarez, and he's going to say...
But you want the lowest score!
100. You want to get as close to 0 as possible, Frank. Golf rules.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Sam.
Okay. There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
So
See,
naming something that's
Vegas is in the same boat as me.
yeah.
All right.
So naming something that is not one of the top 50 best-selling video games, bad. Naming one of the top 50 best-selling video games that not a lot of people realize is one of the top 50 best-selling video games, good.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now we're...
100 points sounds good.
No, it's
Actually
the worst.
bad.
Worst thing that could happen.
Okay.
The chat is screaming, how has this remained complicated?
Oh, it's because Noah can't see our faces.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good.
Frank, you pick the category. You get to answer first.
Top selling. Gotta be on the... I'm gonna go... What? But that shouldn't be stupidly high. Go Halo CE.
Halo? What was the rest of that?
Combat Evolved.
The original Halo. Okay. Vegas, what do you want to say?
I'm gonna say Myst.
Myst.
Ooh, the point and click?
Yeah, the 90s point-and-click adventure game.
All right, here is the full list. The most commonly correct answer is Wii Sports. The least or the best answer you could have given was Kinect Adventures. Looking for Halo on this list.
Are we both gonna get 100 points?
Oh my god.
I'm looking for Myst on this list.
Oh, the Pokemon games.
And I don't see either of them on this list.
Oh.
Bro, the doors on there twice.
So that's 100 points for each of you.
Say, Myst was an immense commercial success. It's because not that many people bought games at the time.
Yeah, it's no Brain Age 2.
It was the best-selling game in 1993, but that was
Unfortunately, only like 30 people had a computer that could run it in 1993.
that's only
I
like
get ribbon.
500,000 people. Well, a nice history lesson for everyone.
All right, tie game.
All
Tie
right,
game.
tie
100,
game.
100.
Next question. The 14 enemies in Super Mario Brothers 1985. Give me one of the enemies in the original Super Mario Brothers, Frank. And again, you want one that is commonly forgotten.
Cheap.
Going with the cheap. Vegas.
Damn if they didn't call him that at the time.
Trying to think what their names are. I'll say Hammer Brothers.
Hammer Brothers. As you can see, Cheap, third from the bottom. So that's going to be 19.3 points for Frank. Hammer Brothers Looks like that's 5th on the list. That's 5th on the list, so that's going to be 32.8 points.
I was just trying to name something besides Goomba.
Good job. Good job not saying Goomba.
Cheep Cheep, though.
Goomba.
Nice. Which one is Cheep Cheep? Is that the fish?
That's the fish.
Nice pull.
Is a fish.
He's a fish.
All right, next one up here is Zelda games. Zelda games. Frank, you're ahead, so you will go first. Zelda games.
Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages.
Oracle of the Ages. Good pull. Give me a Zelda game, Vegas.
I have to take a moment because I forgot what game we were playing, and I was like, okay, Zelda games is the category. What's the question? All right. I'm gonna say. Sorry, I'm wasting time.
It's fine.
Legitimate strategy.
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
Hey, boy.
So let's see. The best answer you could have given was Zelda's Game & Watch.
What?
That's non-canonical. That doesn't count.
Ocarina of Time is the most common answer here. We're looking for Link's Awakening, which is somewhere in the middle there. Somewhere in the middle there. That's 60 points for Vegas. And Oracle of Seasons just 2 below it.
I think Wand of Gamelon is the one that came out on the
CDI.
It's the CDI game.
the Philips console.
58.7. And that's the game. It's only 3 questions long. So
I would like my every last fraction. Ages, the blue one, 55.2.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing the math. I'll actually do the math if it's that important to you.
I have no idea. There's 2 questions. I just want to be on the side that's safe.
I mean, I don't need the numbers to know who won.
With
I
this,
can tell.
Vegas has a score of 192.8. Frank has a score of 168, which means he wins
Lower is better.
he wins round 5.
I'm still figuring out the game.
Frank, you have won the first round in the first episode ever of Conquest. Congratulations to you, Frank. Frank,
Minish Camp.
unfortunately we can't see you, but you will move on in the tournament, and as your prize, you get 1 uninterrupted minute to plug whatever you want. Go ahead.
Oh man, I'm so busy right now. Go come see us do panels at cosplay pro wrestling's got no, dang it. I don't know. Brush your teeth, wash your hands, wear a mask, guys. And we'll catch you next week, 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm excited. Let's go.
Thank
I'm
you.
still gesturing at the camera. I don't know why.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you so much. We'll see you later on in the tournament. You will be taking on the winner of Jeff versus Scott, which will happen next week on Tuesday. Hopefully, if I can make stuff work. Vegas, thank you so much for being here. As a consolation prize, you will receive 1 interrupted minute of plugs where Frank and I can interrupt all we want. Go ahead. Blah!
Yeah. Want to plug Frank? That was a really
Hey.
That was a real clash of titans.
That was, oh my goodness.
It was such a close. Sometimes these games are like one-sided, and it's kind of like, oh man, but we were just blow for blow.
I would have been mad if that was over in a half hour, because I literally have nothing to do anymore, and that was.
Yeah, I too am glad it took 7 hours.
But I promise me you get Freddy versus Jason. Bring that. I want to see what this is. If you need video footage. Like, I'm so intrigued right now, you cannot believe.
Well, tune in next week where we will play the categories that were not used, plus brand new games. I guarantee now that there's so much hype for Freddy vs. Jason, you will be disappointed. So be sure to come back for that. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch. That's +2 Comedy. And also subscribe on YouTube when this goes up on YouTube. I guess I'll edit this and put still pictures of you guys up so it's not super weird. But that is going to be it for the show. We're going to do a full tournament of this. We're here every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Thank you so much for joining us here on Conquest.